Hello friend, welcome to Painting Pieces. I'm Jay. Here on my channel, if you haven't been here before, I'm a miniature painter who paints miniatures primarily from board games. And keeping in with that vein, today I am continuing painting through the slow paint through of the board game, the Freedom 5 board game by Arcane Wonders and Graded in Games. Today we're painting the hero Unity. Unity is a hero who builds mechanical constructs in aiding her in her fight against crime. So I got that out. So today we're gonna go ahead and paint through this. But I hope that my tutorial or of how I paint Unity will help you and give you some ideas on how you can paint your miniatures in your Freedom 5 board game or in other games that you play. So let's take this time, come down to the palette, and let's take a look as I paint Unity from the Freedom 5 board game. Hey people, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Dark Flesh. I'm gonna build up her skin tone to what it is depicted in the game. So we'll go ahead and begin with Dark Flesh. I did a video a few years ago on Sentinels of the Multiverse as a game review. I felt, and I still do, that Sentinels of the Multiverse gives you the best feel of playing as a hero. The other game that comes second would be Marvel Champions, the living card game from Fantasy Flight. These are two good and compelling board games that I definitely favor in my collection. Okay, we're going to go ahead and paint with we'll do her pants. We got here dark warm gray. the boots, I'm going to do a mixture of dark umber and the dark skin that I have there. Give you sort of that kind of leather feel, but just a little reddish in there. All right. Here we are applying tan flesh. This was the next step up into building up on the scale for Unity that I was working on for her skin tone. But as you can see, I quickly realized that that tan flesh went on too light. So I started mixing it with the dark flesh to give me a better gradual build up, so to darken it just a little bit better, and I like this way better. So later in the video you'll see that I'll be working on that with tan flesh, but at a thinner coat, and it'll go on a little bit better. Alright, here we go with my girl Unity. I'm painting her scarf purple from Pro Acrylic paint, and I just love this design of her with a scarf. It just ties up her hair so it doesn't get in the way of her creating her constructs, but yo, it's all about her work. She's all business, man, so don't mess with her. Next here, I am finishing up the highlights on the skin. So like I said before, I have some tan flesh here as I'm applying it. It's a little bit thinner with a little bit hints of the dark flesh, but not so much so. Pretty much more of a like 1 to 4, 1 being the dark flesh and 4 being the tan flesh. You just want just a little bit in there, but just really thin so that the colors that I laid before can shine through just a little bit, but allow it highlights. You can see just highlighting the face and her arms, just really bringing out her appearance, and it does give good depth to the miniature. One thing I do like about most of the characters in Sentinels of the Multiverse, or in this case the Freedom 5 the board game, is that the colors are a good scheme of basics that are just balanced out, right? So now I'm working on the t-shirt, her shirt that she has tied around her waist with just a dark purple. Later I'll come back and I will brush that. And here now I'm working on her construct cloud, where she brings all her pieces together before she constructs her golems to fight crime. So this right here was just me using purple. I think I mixed a little bit of the dark purple. Then I came back with the magenta here, clearly just trying to highlight this cloud. But I really enjoyed painting Unity. This is absolutely best. Unity from the Freedom 5 board game in all her glory. I appreciate you guys being on this journey with me, watching me paint. I hope that this gives you some ideas on how you would paint your miniatures for this game, or more importantly, just how you would paint other miniatures for your board games in general. I just want to continue to encourage you guys to not just stare at that gray piece of plastic. Go to a store, pick up some hobby paint, give it a paint, change the color up, change the scene, make it vivid and bright but more importantly, have fun in doing it. And if you like this video and all my other videos, please like and subscribe, and share with somebody else that you know who's thinking about painting miniatures, or is painting miniatures, that can use some tips that I have here. But with all that being said, thank you for being here. Hope to see you guys soon. Please check back for our next video, and like I tell everybody, do what you love what you do.